Today, we've got some fresh off the press insights into Calgary's real estate as we kick off 2024. We're going to dive into the latest trends and numbers that paint the picture of a market that's, it's pretty darn lively. So whether you're looking to buy, whether you're looking to sell, or you just love to keep tabs on the market, stick around. Hey, welcome to another video. My friends call me Mike Abou, and if this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date on the Calgary and area real estate market, or if you're looking for ways to simplify the buying as well as the selling process by using specific marketing strategies, as well as negotiating techniques, make sure to follow and subscribe. January 2024 has set a precedent for the year, showcasing significant movements in sales, in new listings, and benchmark prices that not only echo the market's enduring strength, but also hint at the evolving changes as well as the opportunities that lie ahead. We're going to dive into the intricacies of the Calgary real estate market as it stands at the outset of 2024, armed with data from the January market report and insights from the 2024 forecast. Our aim is to provide a detailed analysis that serves as a beacon for potential buyers, for potential sellers, as well as investors navigating the complexities of the market with clarity and confidence. The Calgary real estate market, known for its spirited response to economic ebbs and flows, has once again demonstrated remarkable agility. Despite the overarching narrative of supply constraints and escalating prices, January's performance reveals a market that is not just surviving, but it's actually thriving. With sales surging and new listings providing a much-needed breath of fresh air. We're going to explore how different sectors of the market, from detached homes to apartment condos, are responding to current conditions, and moreover, we will cast our gaze towards the horizon, what's going to happen, and analyzing the 2024 forecast to really uncover what the future holds for Calgary's real estate market. Now, whether you're a first-time home buyer, a seasoned investor, or somewhere in between, this will be your guide to understanding the market's current dynamics as well as preparing for what's to come. So let's start off with January's market performance. The performance of the Calgary real estate market in January underscores a vibrant beginning to the year, really characterized by robust sales activity and an uptick in new listings. Despite the overarching theme of inventory constraints that have defined the market in recent years, January saw a remarkable increase in residential sales, with a total of 1,650 units sold. This represents a 37.7% rise compared to the same period last year, indicating a strong market demand that continues to outstrip the pre-pandemic levels. The surge in sales highlights the market's resilience and the continued attraction to Calgary as a desirable place to live and to invest. And the uptick of new listings offer a much-needed glimmer of hope. The market experienced a 15.4% increase in new listings, with 2,137 units added in January. This growth, particularly in homes priced above the $700,000 price point, suggests that sellers are beginning to respond to the strong demand. However, the largest gains were observed in the more affluent market segments, hinting at really a compositional shift that could influence the market dynamics moving forward. Despite the rise in new listings, inventory levels remain tight, with only 2,150 units available, echoing near record lows set in 2006. This figure is 49% below the long-term average for January, underscoring the supply challenges that have become a persistent theme in the Calgary real estate narrative. Now, what about benchmark prices? Well, the benchmark price for total residential properties stood at $572,300, marking a 10% year-over-year growth. This price increase is reflective of the tight market conditions and the high demand across all property types, with detached homes seeing a particularly notable price growth. It's really been a market defined by tightness. The months of supply was recorded at a low 1.3 months, indicating an extremely tight market where demand significantly outpaces supply. This condition is further evidenced by the sales to new listings ratio of 77%, highlighting a market that, despite new listings, remains firmly in favor of sellers. The performance of the Calgary real estate market in January 2024 really paints a picture of a market that is vigorously active, with demand continuing to push against the boundaries of available supply. This dynamic is shaping an environment where price growth is not only expected, but is already manifesting across various segments. Let's go ahead and move on to the sector-specific analysis. In January, the Calgary real estate market exhibited varied performances across different housing sectors. I'm going to dissect these performances to provide a clearer picture of the current market landscape. The detached housing sector saw a notable surge in interest, with sales increasing by 31% compared to the previous year. The benchmark price for detached homes reached $702,200, marking a significant 13% year-over-year increase. This price growth reflects the sector's tight market conditions and the premium placed on single-family living spaces in Calgary. Next, looking at the semi-detached homes that experienced an 18% rise in sales, complemented by a substantial 49% increase in new listings. The benchmark price for semi-detached homes climbed to $625,000. That's an 11% increase from the previous year, highlighting the sector's resilience and the sustained demand for more affordable yet private residential options. Now moving on to the next sector, row houses. The row housing market also witnessed robust activity, with sales up by 42% and new listings increasing by 16%. This led to a benchmark price of $426,400, nearly 20% higher than January 2023. The price appreciation in this sector is indicative of the growing appeal of row houses as a cost-effective alternative to detached homes, offering both space as well as affordability. Let's look at apartment condos. Apartment-style condominiums stood out as the most dynamic sector, with sales soaring by 54%. That's a clear indicator of the segment's attractiveness to real buyers seeking affordable housing options. And the benchmark price for apartments reached $324,000, and that's up 19% from the previous year, driven by tight market conditions and the segment's recovery trajectory. These sector-specific performances paint a picture of a market characterized by strong demand across all housing types. The detached and the semi-detached homes cater to those seeking space and privacy, while row houses and apartment condos offer appealing alternatives for those, prioritizing affordability and maintenance-free living. So as we move through 2024, these trends are expected to persist, with supply challenges continuing to shape the market dynamics. And we've got to give a shout out to Airdrie as well as Cochrane and Okotoks, our regional markets. These areas are holding their own with strong sales and new listings, keeping things as fresh as Calgary's mountain air. Starting off with Airdrie, its real estate market in January showcased a blend of strength and stability. Sales in Airdrie increased, demonstrating the area's continued appeal among buyers looking for alternatives to Calgary's inner city market. This uptick in sales was supported by a noticeable rise in new listings, although the increase wasn't sufficient to significantly shift inventory levels, which remained about half of what is typically seen in the market. The enduring demand in Airdrie, coupled with constrained supply, underscored a competitive market environment where prices really remained on an upward trajectory. As for Cochrane, it witnessed a harmonious balance between new listings and sales, keeping the sales to new listings ratio relatively high at 84%. Now, this balance did little to alleviate the tight inventory conditions, as the months of supply once again dipped below 2 months. Despite this tightening, Cochrane's unadjusted benchmark prices saw a slight ease from the previous months, but remained over 10% higher than the previous January. The market in Cochrane reflects a strong preference for suburban living, offering a lifestyle that combines proximity to nature with access to urban amenities. Now, what about Okotoks? Well, Okotoks experienced growth in both sales as well as new listings, indicative of a vibrant market. The sales to new listings ratio, although still high, showed improvement from a previous year, hinting at a slightly more balanced market. However, inventory levels in Okotoks stayed very low, with the market conditions remaining tight, pushing prices upward. The benchmark price in Okotoks reached new heights, reflecting the area's desirability and the competitive market landscape that favors sellers. So across the region, several common themes emerge. Number one, strong demand. Each area experienced strong sales activity driven by buyers' continued interest in the suburban and semi-urban lifestyles these regions offer. Number two, supply constraints. Despite increases in new listings, inventory levels remain tight across Airdrie, Cochrane, as well as Okotoks, contributing to competitive market conditions. And number 3, price growth. The persistent demand and limited supply have led to price increases across all property types in these regions, with some areas witnessing double-digit growth from the previous year. As we navigate through 2024, monitoring these regional dynamics will be crucial for both buyers as well as sellers to make an informed decision in the evolving real estate landscape. Which brings us to what the scoop is for 2024. So as we go into the prospects for the Calgary real estate market in 2024, a blend of optimism and caution really characterizes the forecast, anchored by the robust performance in January and informed by prevailing economic factors. The forecast anticipates nuanced shifts across sales, across listings, prices, and market dynamics. So let's have a look at each, starting off with sales trends. The momentum observed in January 2024 is expected to set the tone for the remainder of the year, with sales activity likely to remain strong. This vigor stems from continued demand driven by Calgary's attractive economic fundamentals, a diverse employment landscape, as well as the city's appeal to both young professionals and families. However, the pace of growth in sales may moderate as the year progresses, influenced by broader economic conditions, by interest rates adjustments, as well as affordability challenges. So in terms of new listings and inventory levels, an increase in new listings is anticipated as more homeowners capitalize on the favorable market conditions. Nevertheless, inventory levels are expected to stay below long-term averages, maintaining a seller's market in many of the segments. The balance between supply and demand will be key in determining market fluidity and accessibility for first-time buyers. What about price, or should I say price evolution? Price growth is projected to continue in 2024, however, at a tempered rate compared to the substantial increases seen in the last couple of years. The detached and semi-detached sectors may witness steadier price gains due to the persistent demand for single-family homes. Conversely, the apartment and row housing sectors could see more significant price adjustments, reflecting the shifts in buyer preferences heading towards more affordable housing options. The Calgary real estate market's trajectory in 2024 will also be shaped by broader economic influences, really including employment rates, migration patterns, as well as policy intervention. Additionally, the potential for further interest rate hikes could impact buyer affordability and influence market dynamics. The compositional shift towards more affordable housing options may become more pronounced. As for the regional perspectives, regionally, Airdrie, Cochrane, and Okotoks, they will continue to play a vital role in the broader Calgary real estate landscape. The demand in these regions, coupled with supply dynamics, will contribute to diverse market conditions, offering opportunities for both buyers as well as sellers. Looking at all of this, the Calgary real estate market in 2024 is set to be dynamic, reflecting the city's vibrancy and resilience. Stakeholders are encouraged to approach the market with both optimism and diligence, ready to adapt to the unfolding trends and opportunities as they come up. So it becomes evident that the Calgary real estate market is navigating through a period of significant growth and transformation. The sector-specific analysis reveals a market that is diverse in its opportunities and challenges, from the buoyant sales with the detached home sector to the remarkable demand for apartment condos. Each segment of the market tells the story of a city that is adapting to the needs and preferences of its residents. The regional insights further enrich this narrative, highlighting the interplay between Calgary's core and its surrounding areas, each contributing to the vibrancy and dynamism of the overall market. So for potential buyers, for potential sellers, for potential investors, the message is clear. The Calgary real estate market in 2024 offers a landscape filled with opportunities, but also one that requires careful navigation. In conclusion, the Calgary real estate market stands at a juncture where growth, challenge, and opportunity intersect. For those ready to engage with the market, the year ahead promises to be as rewarding as it is dynamic. You need to unlock your real estate potential in Calgary. Don't let the market's complexities deter your real estate ambitions. With the right guidance and expertise, you can definitely make moves that align with your goals and capitalize on the opportunities that 2024 presents. So here's some ways that I can help. Market insight. Stay ahead with up-to-date information and analysis. Our deep understanding of the Calgary real estate market can really help you navigate its challenges and opportunities. Strategic planning. Whether you're buying, whether you're selling or investing, a well-thought-out strategy is key. We'll work together to devise a plan that maximizes your success in the current market. Personalized consultations. Every real estate journey is unique. Let's discuss your specific needs, your goals, and questions. And if you're ready to take the next step and your real estate journey to the next level, visit PlanWithMike.ca to schedule your consultation. Don't miss out on the chance to make the most of the Calgary real estate market this year. Contact us today. You can just call or text me directly at 403-809-9386. Your journey in the Calgary real estate market deserves a partner that understands your goals and knows how to achieve them. Reach out now and let's get started on making your real estate aspirations come true this year. Thanks for watching.